evening, friends. Welcome to the Monday Night Playalong Bluegrass Jam. I'm your host, Tyler Grant, as always. Here on location in Denver, Colorado, at Carmel's Place. Thank you again, Carmel. This entire community is grateful for you allowing me to host the Playalong here from your place. I'm up in Carmel's office today, so the scene looks a little bit different than the downstairs where I usually am. And I got Lorena out of storage. Got Lorena going. I was playing my callings because I had lots of plugged-in gigs recently. And you kind of, hang out with one guitar and you get used to it. And I thought, Lorena has been neglected for most of the winter. Let's get her out of storage, string her up, and give her a chance to shine. So here she is, the John Rossbach D18 style guitar that I picked up in West Virginia a little over a year ago. Well, a year ago last summer. Okay, I'm going to double check the live streams before we get started. Okay, we are live on Facebook. Bear with me for a moment while I pull these up and mute them. Okay, there's Facebook. Let's see about YouTube. Well, I hope everyone's doing okay out there, getting through this chilly late fall. It's hard to believe it's not winter yet, but it really is not. It's coming up. And I'm going to be here for the rest of this week before I head back to Southern California, to the old homeland, where I will get to see my mom and family, and my niece and nephew are coming down, who I haven't seen in a long time. My nephew Davis I haven't seen in 5 years, which is just really crazy. So I'm going to be prioritizing family next week, so I won't be here next Monday. So this will be our last call for the year, I guess. Let's see, the following Monday, what date is that? I want to get my facts straight here. Okay, no, there'll be one more in December. December 30th, I'll be back. How about that? But we'll take Christmas week off. Anyway, that's the news. Let's get started. The other news is that my Kickstarter campaign ends in 2 days, and we're almost there. So if you're thinking about pledging and you haven't pledged yet, this would be the time. We're 88%, so I still need a couple more backers. Appreciate all of you who have jumped on board with that. I'm really excited to release the new album. The single, okay, so there's lots more news, but I'll do a news section later. The first single from the album was released on Friday. Thanks for listening to that. Been away too long. Good song. Okay, here's my click track. The first song we're going to do is Walk Softly on This Heart of Mine, key of G. So just remember, I use the number system most of the time. If you don't understand the number system, hit me up with a message. I'll send you some resources to learn. And most of you know the rules. I won't explain too much, but I'm just going to give you a brief run through of the song. I'll demonstrate how I might kick it off, meaning introduce it, kick it off, start the song with the melody. And then I'll count you in and you'll kick off the song. And just a reminder, this is the slow jam. This is the slow tempo set. There'll be a mid-tempo and a fast tempo set following this. And it's just a chance to practice whatever you want to practice. Working on your rhythm playing while I'm playing a lead. If you're a bassist, you're playing bass. Working on your lead playing while I'm playing rhythm, working on locking in to my rhythm during the verses and things, working on your singing the harmonies. This is for you, safe space to practice your bluegrass picking skills and singing skills. And I'm right here practicing with you. So here we go. This song goes, key of G. 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. Hold the 1 to the 5, back to 1. That was not the best description. 4 and 4 and 1. getting warmed up to being live here. It takes me a minute to get in that mindset. Okay, so the way I would kick this off would be something like 1, 2, 3. Something like that, or however clean or dirty you want to make that, however bluesy you want to make it. Okay, kick us off on Walk Softly on This Heart of Mine by Bill Monroe in the key of G. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You say you're sorry once again, dear. You want me to take you back once more. You say you need a helping hand, dear. But that's what you told me once before. Walk softly on this heart of mine, love. Don't treat it mean and so unkind. Let it rest in peace and quiet, love. Walk softly on this heart of mine. I got it. I know that soon you'll find a new love. I feel your heart has turned to stone. But please let me down real easy, for loneliness moves in as you move on. Walk softly on this heart of mine, love. Don't treat it mean and so unkind. Let it rest in peace and quiet, love. Walk softly on this heart of mine. Play. Nice job. Last chorus. Walk softly on this heart of mine, love. Don't treat it mean and so unkind. Let it rest in peace and quiet, love. Walk softly on this heart of mine. Walk softly on this heart of mine. Okay, so remember this is the cue to tag. the last line of the chorus. And this is the cue to end the song. I do the best I can. I got a limited screen space here, and you can't see my foot. Obviously, the foot kick would be how you'd end it if we were in a jam circle. Okay, No Depression in Heaven. This was a request by Deb Pavick from Durango, but I think Deb might still be in Palm Desert at this time. Anyhow, Deb is a regular and a picker friend in Durango. What am I doing? I'm looking at too many things at once. I am pulling up the lyrics because I don't have this song memorized. It's a good song, comes from the Carter family. Very straight ahead, very beginner friendly. In the key of G. So let's see. And a one, and a one, and a four, back to one, and a four, and a one, and a five, back to one. I'm pretty sure that's it. I need to do a quick review myself. Forgive me. Okay. Yeah, I didn't do that right. One more time. Here we go. Da, 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 da. And a one, and a one, and a five, back to one. Okay, I had it confused with whatever, East Virginia Blues. Okay, so let me demonstrate a kickoff again, and I'll pull up the click track. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this, I also put this set list together kind of speculating about the key. This is going to be a high key for me, so I might have to go falsetto on that high note, but let's stick with it. Here we go. Key of G, No Depression in Heaven. You're going to kick it off. Here we go. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. For fear the hearts of men are failing, for these are latter days we know. The Great Depression now is spreading, God's word declares it would be so. I'm going where there's no depression, to the lovely land that's free from care. I'll leave this world of toil and trouble. My home's in heaven, I'm going there. I'll play. In that bright land, there'll be no hunger, no orphan children crying for bread, no weeping widows, toil or struggle, no shrouds, no coffins, and no death. I'm going where there's no depression, to the lovely land that's free from care. I'll leave this world of toil and trouble. My home's in heaven, I'm going there. Play. One more time, I'll take it. You play it again. Okay, here's the third verse. This dark hour of midnight nearing, tribulation time will come. This storm will pearl in midnight fear, and sweep lost millions to their doom. I'm going where there's no depression, to the lovely land that's free from care. I'll leave this world of toil and trouble. My home's in heaven, I'm going there. My home's in heaven, I'm going there. Cool. Thank you, Deb, for turning me on to that song. And I will key it down next time. Maybe key of D or E might be a good key for me on that one. But it was fun to belt it out and give it a try in G. Okay, Floppy-eared Mule. Have we ever done Floppy-eared Mule? I don't remember. But it occurred to me that, wow, that's a cool tune. I haven't played that in ages. And I used to play it every now and then. So let's do it. Easy chord changes. This song has kind of a circular motion to it. Kind kind of goes on a loop. I'll show you what I mean. In G. 1 and 1 and 1 and a 1 and a 5 and a 5 and a 1 and a 1. 1 and 1 and 1 and a 1. 5 and a 5 and a 1. 1 and 1 and 1 and a 1. 5 and a 5 and a 1. 5 and 5 and you're in the key of D now. To the A, back to the D. So we're in the key of D, playing a 1. D and D, A, back to D. Then we're back to the key of G. So basically the A part is in the key of G, and the B part modulates to the key of D. And they're both just 1 and 5. It's the same thing basically on both parts. Slightly different melody on the B part. But anyway, when you get out of that, when you get out of the B part, hit a big D7 to bring you back to the G chord. And then that's what I'm saying. It just wants to loop and loop and loop. So to end the song, someone has to play the A part again. So it'll end on the G chord. So here's what we're going to do. I'll kick it off. We'll go me all the way through, you all the way through, me again all the way through, you again all the way through, and then I'll play one A part to end the song, and I'll tag it. Okay? That's how we'll do Floppy-Eared Mule tonight. Twice through, me, you, and then I'll play the last A part to tag. Here we go. Floppy-Eared Mule in G. I'm kicking it off. Simple. Okay, well, that was a good introduction probably for a lot of you on that tune. Maybe a bunch of you were jumping for joy because you play that all the time and you love it. But we'll bring it back. We'll bring Floppy or Mule back into the mix at some point. It's also a banjo-friendly number. You know, I think, you know, it is sort of a fiddly tune, but I think that's rather friendly for banjos because you can kind of do that simple version and really work it into a nice banjo roll, I would think. Okay, we'll do Little Annie, and then I'll check in with everybody. Please chime in on the chats, on the comments. Let us know how you're doing, where you are, what you're up to, what you are playing tonight. And like I said, I just strung up this guitar last night, so I'm gonna see if I'm drifting at all. Not much. She's holding steady. I'll mention the Kickstarter again because we're in the home stretch. I got two nights. It ends Wednesday night. And I put a link up in the description on both the YouTube and the Facebook page to the Kickstarter in lieu of donations, which of course I always appreciate. Feel free to pledge to that Kickstarter and you'll get something back from it. Either a copy of the new CD or vinyl, or you can purchase a guitar lesson or any kind of music lesson from me, which is a rare thing because I usually don't do private lessons. I usually don't have time. I'm usually doing lots of other things. So I'm going to be working this one off. There's already lots of folks who've signed up for lessons. Anyway, check that out, the Kickstarter link. And we are going to do Little Annie in the key of C. This is one of my favorite songs. This also comes from the Carter family. I kind of do the version that I learned from the Lilly Brothers. Sorry to all you California folks who are used to the Vern Williams version. It's just a little bit different in the melody on the chorus. So singing the harmonies can be tricky. But if you've been here with me for any length of time, you've played this song along with me lots and probably know my version by now. So key of C. And a 1, and 1, and a 4, and a 1, and a 1, and a 5, and a 1, and 1, and 4, and a 1, and a 5, and a 1. Then we go to the 5 chord. 5 and 5 and 1. That would be a good kickoff, something like that. And how about on the breaks? We usually do this in the mid-tempo jam. Let's trade sections. So first break, I'm going to take the verse, and then I'll pass it on to you to take over the chorus changes when it goes to the 5 chord. Okay? Next break, you will take the verse on the C chord, and then pass it to me to the chorus when it goes to the 5 chord. Okay. Kick us off on Little Annie in the key of C. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Once more. and the birds and the bees are humming. Makes me think springtime won't be very long. When the springtime comes on the mountain and the wildflowers scattered o'er the plain, I will watch for the leaves to return to their trees. I'll be waiting when the springtime comes again. Take it. I'll take it to 5. Now the springtime is here, little Annie. I am on my way back to the lane where you promised me, little Annie, you'd be waiting when the springtime comes again. Last chorus. When the springtime comes on the mountain and the wildflowers scattered o'er the plain, I will watch for the leaves to return to their trees. I'll be waiting when the springtime comes again. I will watch for the leaves to return to their trees. I'll be waiting when the springtime comes again. Okay. This guitar is like going from the Collings to this is like going from a twin reverb to a Marshall stack. This thing has a lot of response, and I play with a light touch because if I strike it really hard, it really flies out. So I'm getting used to old Lorena again here, or new Lorena, new Lorena, I should say. How's everyone doing? Okay, here in Facebook land. Deb Havoc, hey, you're still in the desert. Okay, good for you. I'm heading to the Southern California zone myself this week. Hello, Dave Holtkamp. Nice to see you in New Mexico. It has been a while. Colin Burns in the UK, picking along, staying up late. As usual, the one who's traveled the farthest here so far. Jim Wilson joining and picking on a 47 00018 from Smith Mountain Lake, Virginia. Wow, 47 00018, that probably sounds great. I love those old Martin 000s. There was like a 1930s, either late 20s or early 30s 00028 at Elderly Instruments that I got to play during IBMA, like the Jimmy Rogers guitar, you know, and it was just amazing. Amazing tone. They don't really make them like that. Okay, in YouTube land, Dickie Derry says Merry Christmas to you as well. Thanks for being here. Honor, double check and cover, going live too. Homeland, love your guitar. Honor, you got a lots to say here. This is like the texts you get from your friends where they say hi, and then another text, how's it going? And then another text, what, you know. Okay, you're just getting into it. Okay, Honor, I'm sorry I can't follow everything you're saying. You were probably commenting in real time, and that's totally fine. I dig that. But anyway, welcome. Thanks for being here. Nice to have you. Keith Garms, yes, this is Lorena. This is a guitar made by John Rossbach that I've had for a year, almost a year and a half now. But I've only been playing her since last summer when I returned to West Virginia and had John. As soon as I brought it home from West Virginia into 2023, of course she went haywire. You know, being from West Virginia to Colorado, and the action got all out of whack, and I just didn't play that much. Brought it back to West Virginia for John, the luthier, to set it up proper for me, and I've been playing her a little bit ever since. Yes, it's modeled after a 38 D18. Hide glue, mahogany back and sides, West Virginia red spruce top, harvested by John Rossbach himself from Cheat Mountain in West Virginia, where the Lloyd Lore tops were sourced back in the 1920s, hence the name Lorena. Hunter, yes, I do write. I got lots of originals. I released a song. It is live. I just don't look at the comments until this one spot. Okay, you get it now. Yes, I released a brand new song on Friday. It's on all the streaming platforms. Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal. It's on my website, tylergrant.com. Flatpick Apprentice, thanks for being here and catching it live. Carl Malley is picking on the old Martin D28 in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Hey, Carl. And, oh, cool. Thanks, Flatpick Apprentice. Yeah, we did. Oh my gosh, did we do this? What, Floppy Mule on the Robin and Tyler album? I guess we did. Gosh, it's been a while. I don't remember. I just found out that album got taken down from Spotify for some reason. They claimed that there was too many unauthorized streams. I have no idea what that means. It's incredibly frustrating. I have to, I don't know, go head to head with Spotify to get Kanawha County Flatpicking back up. I don't understand why they took it down. Outdoor Bill picking on the OM28 in Florida. Flatpick Apprentice is picking the D28 in Pennsylvania. 28 is the lucky number, though I'm on the 18 tonight. Blake Addison. Thanks for being here, Blake. And let's see. Who else? Okay, Mike B. Chuck Norris is playing the guitar. That's right. Watch out. He might strike you with that flat pick. Curtis Herman in New Jersey, enjoying it. Thanks for being here, Curtis. Sasha playing the mandolin in Oakland. Cool. Thank you all so much for being here. All right. Let's get back to the program. And yeah, just again, the Kickstarter. Please jump on the Kickstarter. Even any small pledge helps. There's a link in the description there. Other announcements, let's see. I won't be here on Monday next. I'm going to take Christmas week off. I got family I'll be visiting. I want to prioritize that. I'm sure most of you might be doing that too. Hanukkah is also, I believe, starts next week. So whatever you're celebrating, let's take next week off. I'll be back on the 30th, okay? So get your requests in for that. January 3rd is my big hometown show in San Diego. So that's on my that's on my website. Tila's home. Anyhow, so there you go. That's the news. Let's get back to the program. The new single is out. Please give it a listen on all the streaming platforms, whatever your preferred streaming platform is. Okay, we are going to do Cold Rain and Snow. This is a wintry number. In the key of D, I'll find a tempo. Sounds about right. So I don't sing it way up in G like Del McCurry. I'm in D. And it goes. 1 and flat 7. 1 and a 1. 1 and flat 7 and a 1. In other words, it's a D and a C. And a D and a C. And D and a D. All the way D, C, and a D. That's the song. My kickoff might go something like 1, 2, 3. So go ahead and kick us off on Cold Rain and Snow in the key of D. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Trouble all my life, brought me out in the cold rain and snow. Rain and snow, oh, oh, Lord, brought me out in the cold rain and snow. I'll play. Well, she went up to the room and she sang a faithful tune. I'm going where them chilly winds don't blow. Winds don't blow, oh, Lord. I'm going where them chilly winds don't blow. Play. She's coming down the stairs, combing back her yellow hair, and her cheeks were as red as a rose. As a rose, oh Lord, and her cheeks were as red as a rose. Me then you. Trouble all my life, brought me out in the cold rain and snow. Rain and snow, oh, Lord, brought me out in the cold rain and snow. Brought me out in the cold rain and snow. Okay. Very nice. We got a few more songs on the list here. Redhaired Boy. Been a while since we've done this. Very standard sort of fiddle tune. Very standard for the guitar players. So I don't do it that much for that reason. But here we go. Key of A. So I will capo 2 and play G position. So here we go. 1 and 1, 1 and a 4, 1 and a 1 flat 7. 1 and 1, 1 and a 4, 1 and a 1 and a 5 and a 1. And 1 and a 1 and a 4, 1 and 1 flat 7. 1 and 1, 1 and a 4, 1 and 1 and a 5 and a 1 flat 7. 4 and 4, 1 and 1 flat 7. 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 4, 1 and 1 and a 5 and a 1 flat 7. 4 and 4, 1 and 1 flat 7. 1 and 1, 1 and a 4, 1 and a 1 and a 5 and a 1. Okay. So twice through, me, you, and me and you. And then you tag it at the end. Here we go. The Red-Haired Boy. Okay. You still here, Honor? Cool. We got some more folks. D-Do-Tube, mandolin in Montana. Fuddrucker is in Idaho on a Mossman guitar. Ricky Jorge. Good on the banjo. Cool. Fuddrucker's in the Flint Hills. Cool. All right. Thanks. Sorry, I can't really keep up on the comments in real time. But nice that you are in there, staying engaged. Thank you for checking in. The White Dove. Okay. Good old Lonesome Stanley Brothers song in E. I'm going to go ahead and capo 4 on this one. So be sure to come on back for the mid-tempo jam. After these couple numbers, it'll start at quarter till, so 20 minutes from now, and it's going to pick up where we left off tempo-wise. So please come back and keep on picking along for the mid-tempo. White Dove. So we're in 3/4. It's a waltz. Not necessarily a waltz you would dance to. It's not a romantic song in any way. It's very mournful. And a 1 and 1 and a 4, and a 1 and a 1 and a 5. I'm gonna back it down a little bit. And a 1 and 1 and 4, and a 1 and a 5 and a 1. White dove will mourn in sorrow. The willow will hang their head. Da, 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 and four. Since mother and daddy are dead. Kick it off that way. We're just going to do a turnaround. I know I don't always do arrangement stuff here, but I want to do this one a little bit kind of appropriate. So your kickoff will just be just a little 1-5-1 turnaround. And then your break is going to be on the full song, okay? The full verse form. So here we go. Kick us off on a little 1-5-1 turnaround, and we'll get into White Dove in the key of E. A 1, 2, 3, 4. In the deep rolling hills of old Virginia, there's a place that I love so well, where I spent many days of my childhood, in a cabin where we loved to dwell. White dove will mourn in sorrow. The willow will hang their head. I live my life in sorrow, since mother and daddy are dead. I got it. We were all so happy there together in our peaceful little mountain home. But the Savior needs angels up in heaven. Now they sing around the great white throne. White dove will mourn in sorrow. The willow will hang their head. I live my life in sorrow, since mother and daddy are dead. Play. if we'll all be together someday. And each night as I wander through the graveyard, darkness finds me where I kneel to pray. White dove will mourn in sorrow, the willow will hang their head. I live my life in sorrow, since Mother and Daddy are dead. Since Mother and Daddy are dead. Sometimes you gotta follow the leader. I know I didn't say I was gonna do that, but I did it. Okay, cool. I guess I need to work on my break. You see, it's such a simple number, but going by so slow, and you're trying to deliberately get all the right notes, and trying to do a little cross-picking, kind of George Shuffler style break there. Anyhow, See God's Ark a Movin'. This is going to be the last song of the slow jam, and then we'll be right back for the mid-tempo. Now, I got this from Johnson Mountain Boys in the key of B. 1 and a 1, 1 and a 5, 1 and a 4 and a 5 and a 1. Really cool, really groovy guitar kickoff by David McLaughlin on the album version of this. Okay, whatever you're feeling, go ahead and kick us off here in the key of B. See God's Ark a Movin'. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. See God's ark a movin', see God's ark a movin', picks me up on my lonely days, carries me through tomorrow. The rain came up hard, you know, and the wind began to blow. I raised my voice up into the sky, cried mercy to my soul. See God's ark a movin', see God's ark a movin', picks me up on my lonely days, carries me through tomorrow. I got it. Well, God must have felt my faith. He held me till he was safe, and I will never again cast a doubting breath, for he delivered me from my death. See God's ark a movin', see God's ark a movin', picks me up on my lonely days, carries me through tomorrow. Play. If you can't resist temptation, if you just can't put it down, when the ark sets sail on the rolling sea, you're gonna follow the boat and drown. See God's ark a movin', see God's ark a movin', picks me up on my lonely days, carries me through tomorrow. Another chorus. See God's ark a movin', see God's ark a movin', picks me up on my lonely days, carries me through tomorrow. Okay, good times. So we got about 9 minutes, and I'll be back with the mid-tempo jam. Thank you all so much for being here. Once again, thanks for jumping on that Kickstarter. 2 days to go, and very grateful for you helping fund the new album, Flat Picker. Check out the new song, Been Away Too Long, on all the streaming platforms. And come on back for the mid-tempo jam. See you in 8.5 minutes.